Okay, today we are talking about time, writing time different ways. Writing time different ways. So, the first thing you need to do is you're going to have to figure out what time it is. So we need to look at the clock. What time is on the clock? Joshua.
3:40.
Good job. 3:40. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write what time it is. So what time was it?
3:40.
3:40. Jacob, sit down. Okay. The second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in my boxes, my time on a line. I have to fill in what hour is going to go here. So what hour for 3:40 is going to go in the first box? Tell me. 3 o'clock. So if I have 3 o'clock in the first box, what's going to go in the second box?
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. Okay, so the first thing I do is I write my time. That's step number 1. Step number 2 is I fill in my hours in the box. Step number 3, I find my time on a line. What time is it? 3:40. I'm going to find my time on the line. So I'm going to use my lines and I'm going to count by 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm going to put a dot on my line and I'm going to write 3:40 so that I know that this is where 3:40 is. Now, step 4 and 5 are our new steps. Anything that comes after the first box, if it's this way, it is after or past. So anything that we do that is this way is going to be the word after or the word past. Anything that comes in front of this box is going to be before or until. So these are our new words that we are using today. We are using the word after, past, until, and before. And there's a new saying that we're going to have, and it's called APUB. APUB, and that's what we're doing. This is called APUB, and it is a strategy for telling time 4 different ways. APUB. That's how we're going to pronounce it. APUB. The A is going to stand for after.
And pass.
The A is going to stand for after. The P is going to stand for past. The U is going to stand for until. And the B is going to stand for before. So we have the word APUB. So here's how we're going to find out. So, step 1, write our time. Step 2, put our times in the boxes. Step 3, time on a line. Here's step 4. Now I'm going to find what comes after, how many minutes after. So I'm going to count by 5s. When I count for my first, for after and past, I'm going to count on the top. So I'm going to start at my box, and I'm going to count until my time. So I'm going to go like this. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. How many minutes did I get? 40 minutes. So now I'm going to write. Here we go. How many minutes?
40.
So I'm going to have 40 minutes after what? This box. After what time?
After 3 o'clock.
After 3 o'clock. So I've used my word after. Now I'm going to use my word past. How many minutes?
40.
40 minutes.
Past.
Hang on, I'm not there yet. 40 minutes past
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. Now I'm going to use my other box. When I use my other box, I'm going to count until, and before are on the bottom. So this is step 4. Now we're doing step 5. So I'm going to start at this box, and I'm going to count by 5s to my dot where I marked my time on the line. So here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20. So what's my time? How many minutes? 20. So now I'm going to fill in my blanks over here. So how many minutes?
20.
So I'm going to write 20 minutes. What's my word? Until what time?
4 o'clock.
How many minutes?
20.
Before?
4 o'clock.
Okay, so here, this is how we're going to tell time 4 different ways. If it comes after the first box, it's after or past. The second box, everything is in front of it. So it means until or before. After and past is on top, until and before is on the bottom. Okay?